Hi, everyone, and welcome to Who Threw the Curve, and this is a Robert Ruiz rant. And today, we're going to be speaking on the Great Disappearing Act. Where did the Knights Templar go? The Knights Templar, the medieval equivalent of a hidden secret society, complete with mysterious rituals, treasures, and a penchant for vanishing into thin air. These guys were like the rock stars of the Middle Ages, only with more chainmail and fewer groupies. So, where did they disappear to? Grab your tinfoil hat and let's dive into the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories, historical speculation, and a dash of sarcasm. First, a little background for those who skipped history class. The Knights Templar were a medieval Christian military order founded in the early 12th century. They were known for their distinctive white mantles adorned with the Red Cross, their fierce fighting skills, and their role as protectors of pilgrims traveling into the Holy Land. They also became incredibly wealthy and powerful, which, as history has shown us, is a surefire way to make a lot of enemies. Fast forward to the early 14th century, and things start to go south for our knightly friends. King Philip IV of France, who is up in his eyeballs in debt to the Templars, decided that the best way to solve his financial woes was to accuse them of heresy, arrest them en masse, and confiscate their assets. Talk about a hostile takeover. On Friday, October 13th, 1307, yes, the origin of the whole Friday the 13th superstition, the Templars were rounded up, tortured into confessions, and eventually disbanded by Pope Clement V in 1312. But here's where things get interesting. Despite the best efforts of King Philip and the Pope, not all the Templars were captured. Some managed to escape, and this is where the trail goes cold and the conspiracy theories heat up. So, where did they go? One popular theory is that the Templars fled to Scotland, and where they found refuge with Robert the Bruce, who has been excommunicated by the Pope and was in the need of some battle-hardened allies. According to this theory, the Templars fought alongside Bruce at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, helping him secure a decisive victory against the English. It's a nice story, but there's about as much historical evidence for it as there is for the Loch Ness Monster. Another theory suggests that the Templars took to the high seas, transforming into the legendary Pirates of the Caribbean. Picture it. Templars swapping their white mantles for pirate hats, trading their swords for cutlasses, and sailing the seven seas in search for treasure. It's a romantic notion, but again, the historical evidence is pretty thin. Plus, I'm pretty sure Johnny Depp would have mentioned it by now. Then there's the theory that the Templars went underground, literally and figuratively, forming secret societies that have influenced the world events from the shadows ever since. The Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg Group. Take your pick. If you believe the theory, the Templars are the ultimate puppet masters, pulling the strings of history from behind the scenes. It's a great plot for a Dan Brown novel, but as for actual proof, let's say it's as elusive as the Holy Grail. Of course, the most likely explanation is always the least exciting. The Templars who escaped simply blended into society, living out their days as farmers, merchants, or mercenaries. They probably didn't have secret meetings in hidden chambers or bury vast treasures in remote locations. They were just trying to survive in a world that had suddenly turned very hostile. So, where did the Knight Templars disappear to? The truth is, we may never know for sure. But one thing's certain, their legacy lives on, not just in history books, but in the countless myths, legends, and conspiracy theories that continue to capture the imaginations. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, there's a Templar descendant out there right now listening to this and chuckling at how far off the mark we all are. Thank you for listening to Who Threw the Curve, and don't forget to like us, share us, and subscribe. Thanks.